Tess has been gone all week and the apartment is kind of a mess, so I'm going to take the time today. I want to go out and look for the new Pokemon Go cards. I'm not really into that set for the most part, but I figured I make Pokemon card videos, so I do kind of have to get them, but I don't really care that much about them. I do care about how messy our apartment is because it's kind of messy and I got to clean. Let's clean. Eat this lunch real quick and then we're gonna get back to cleaning because I have a lot to clean. A lot. Look how cute Tater-Tot looks. He misses someone, hence why he has their shoes. Isn't he just so cute? I had to clean the bathroom and I don't want to show you guys me cleaning the toilet because that's just kind of gross. So we can skip this part. Now, I don't know what you guys listen to when it comes to cleaning. I like to listen to foreign music because that gives me a chance to just vibe out, listen to the music, not necessarily know what the hell they're saying, but I can catch the vibe, I can get the feeling of what the song's about. And that is kind of refreshing because it really opens you up to new music. One artist I've been listening to all day is Zach Tabudlo from the Philippines, and his songs are absolutely fantastic. Fantastic for cleaning. Just puts you in a good mood, doesn't get you feeling a different way besides happiness, love, and just things that makes you want to keep moving. I think you guys should start listening to some new music, foreign music especially, because it really opens up your mind and lets you just really catch the vibe, really just lets you sit and just feel the emotions. So Zach Tabudlo from the Philippines, good music, definitely worth listening to. Check it out. I will link it in the description down below to his YouTube profile. He has a shit ton of followers, so he's already been on the scene, but for me, his music just hit my ears today and it's been playing all day long. Back to cleaning. And that's something I miss about living in the Philippines, is just being around that kind of music. Even though I live there and I'm Filipino, I didn't speak the language. So just sitting in a place where they're playing live music, live bands everywhere, you kind of just catch a vibe, even though you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. You kind of just get a feeling from the emotion of a song, which is kind of the natural, most purest version of how you're supposed to listen to music in the first place. I miss it. But I probably don't miss it as much as this guy misses you-know-who. What? So, one of the reasons why I haven't been using the Sony a7 IV right now is because I was waiting for some accessories to put on it before putting it to more use. I mean, I have been kind of carrying it around. Not as much as I would like, but I want to put these things on it first. And as you guys can tell by my hedonistic needs, I like to accessorize all my stuff, especially if it's practical. And when it comes to something like this that is an investment, that is something that I want to take care of and maintain, I will use it to the full capacity. This is a, what the hell is this? This is the back cap for a Freewell ND filter, I guess. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Is this literally just to go on the back of the filter? Oh, I guess it is. If I'm buying something that I'm using as an investment and I want to optimize whatever it is that I'm buying as much as possible, I will buy the accessories needed for that. And another one of those accessories, I bought a cage. I've been accessorizing every single camera I have. I don't know if this is actually better. I think this is probably worse because it makes the cameras heavier, which is something I actually do like. But I think if you were to drop the camera because of its added density of a product, the mass overall, I'm talking physics and shit. I don't really know if I'm talking the right things, but I think it would be just too heavy and would actually damage the goods more than anything else. And I don't know what this bit is for. I know there's a difference between like an A7 whatever the fuck and A7 whatever the hell else. I don't know what difference because these things don't come with instructions. We shall find out sooner than later. There's my head on the camera. How do I know that this is made for this? I don't. I'm going to shove it in. Hope for the best. Nope. And we are stucky. This thing's kind of fucky. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, and we're getting kind of loosey goosey. Things are lined up. Now the camera thing could open. And that's another reason why I wanted to get this cage, is because the other day me and Jules were walking and the battery pack started popping open and getting caught on whatever was on my lap. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's getting popping open when I don't need it to, for one, let alone want it to. Science. This is labeled A7S3, A1, and A74. Live and learn, and that's the process, ladies and gentlemen. We have to live, learn, figure it out, and also that means that I didn't need to take it off the first time. Now we screw in that little screw into the eyelet. Okay, we're not screwing in for shit. Perfect, now it fits. This here, I hope this thing fits. This one is very shallow, and I wear glasses, so putting my eye to that little suction cover, it sucks, to say the least, because it's just terrible. Getting one that is slightly bigger, neat, sticks out a little bit, but it's not that bad. And I think this accounts for all the accessories I need to start utilizing this bad boy as much as I would like. Amazon for the win. So the cool thing about this cage, not only with the battery safety lock thing here, which is going to be fantastic, it was bothering me the other day, is that the bottom part of this cage is an actual Arca Swiss base plate, which means if I want to use it with this Mantis Pod from PGY Tech, Pig Tech, whatever it's called, I don't need to put additional plate on there. I could just slide it through the base plate of the cage and lock it in, and I don't have to add additional plate on the bottom of the cage, and that's pretty sweet. And that also means I am vlog ready. This was one hell of an investment. This isn't a cooking channel, but I saw this thing on TikTok or one of those apps, and I am kind of interested in trying it out. Don't mind the stovetop, but we're using parchment paper because I don't have tinfoil. Oh well. I saw this thing on the social medias and it reminded me a lot of some relative childhood, I don't know if there's an up or down, childhood frozen food. You essentially get these little French rolls. I mean, you could have used like hot dog buns, I guess. And you cut them open. Knife would have been more optimal than this shit. But like I said, listen to foreign music. Then you get the marinara sauce. It ain't Prego or whatever the fuck, and apparently my grip is gone from doing everything else today. Probably should have used some butter too, huh? Let's butter these bad boys real quick. Now that I think about it, the butter's probably overkill, but I figured butter makes everything better. I mean, Paula Deen says so, wouldn't you agree? We're gonna put a whole stick of butter in each baguette. Oh, shit. This knife cut through this butter like hot knife through butter, except for the knife is cold. That's a lot of fucking butter. Butter's probably overkill on this bad boy, but whatever. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? Catching that camera guy, you know what I'm saying? I hope the oven is actually on. We don't usually bake, and usually if anyone's baking, it's Tess. I'm just usually baking in the sun because I don't like the heat, but beyond that, I hardly, if ever, turn on the stove. The oven. That's how much you know I don't turn on the stove. I mean the oven, because I called it the stove, not an oven. So you scoop in the marinara. Probably should have draped that one a little bit more open because it's kind of tight. That's how I like it. That's kind of, with the red sauce, that's kind of messed up. These kind of look like baked potatoes. Should I put some more on top? Ah, never mind. As you can tell what we're making. We're making French bread pizza, bruh. French bread pizza, bruh. Pepperoni. We'll just shove them in there like a little stegosaurus spiking. Don't forget, put this away because you don't want to put it in the oven. Got the name right that time. These are some cheese, yo. Putting some of the cheese in there. Some of this. I'm very oily because of this pepperoni. I probably should have done this first. What the hell? And I probably shouldn't have thrown away that knife. Then you get the cheese glizzies, right? You get the cheese glizzies. Oh, oh, oh! And you shove them in there. You shove them in the middle. Kind of nice to see innovation on social media. how to create a very cheap, simple, and creative pizza. Look at that thing. It looks delicious. Wait until it's all melty, cheesy, wheezy, lemon squeezy, all up in the mouth. And now we wait until it is all done and we can snack. But until then, I don't really feel like cleaning anymore. Hey, buddy. I just cleaned up all your hair. Oh, and there was more.
Hi. Oh, it's the hot dog bread roll thing.
Tessa's flight got canceled. I was on the phone with her for a little too long, and these were in the oven, and it's a little harder than I would like it to be. That was just bread. At least the apartment will be clean.